first part of the chemical reactivity, we have discussed the metals, and below the heading of metals, we have discussed the electropositive character in comparison of reactivity of alkali and alkaline earth metals. In the second part of the video, we will discuss these two topics, the non-metals, and below the heading of non-metals, we will discuss the electronegative character, and at last we will cover the topic, the comparison of reactivity of halogens. So starting with the non-metals, what are they? The elements of the periodic table that have the tendency to gain electron to form the negative ions, which are called anions. So here the important term, gain electrons. The non-metals gain electron and the metals lose electron. The opposite of that is metal. Now here in case of metals, the elements are losing electrons. In case of non-metals, elements are gaining electron. Talking about the position of the elements, non-metals in the periodic table, they occupy or they appear in the upper right portion of the periodic table. This portion, which is in orange color, these all are non-metals. They actually occupy the upper right portion. They are electronegative elements. As we have seen, the non-metals, which are the electropositive elements. In contrast to that of non-metals, they are electronegative elements. Talking about the properties, the opposite of the metals is non-metal. So the properties are also the opposite of metals. Non-metals generally are gases or dull brittle solids at room temperature, except bromine, which is a liquid at room temperature. Also, they are poor conductors of heat and electricity. Non-metals usually have low melting and boiling point. They tend to gain electron. You can also make a table of differences for yourself. It is more convenient for you, and you can easily memorize the metals and non-metals by making a table for yourself. Talking about the examples of the non-metals, they are carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine. These all are the examples of the non-metals. In the context of non-metals, we will study an important concept, which is the electronegative character, electronegativity. The opposite of the electropositivity is the electronegativity. What is actually electronegativity? It is the tendency of an atom to attract a shared electron pair toward itself. Electropositivity kya thi? It is the tendency to lose electron. But electronegative character kya hai? It is the tendency of an atom to attract a shared pair of electrons toward itself. What is shared pair? I'll explain you. For example, in case of HCl, you are seeing here this is HCl. This is a covalent bonding. Here, this electron pair is the shared electron pair. Why? Because they both are sharing this electron pair. When we say they both are sharing, but we know that hydrogen has a slight positive charge here and chlorine has a slight negative charge here, which means that the chlorine pulls electron more toward itself, which means it is more electronegative than hydrogen. So property to form negatively charged anions is most probably exhibited by the non-metals, as property to form the positively charged anions is mostly exhibited by the metals in case of metals. Now we will discuss the periodic trends in the electronegativity of elements. Along the period, the electronegativity increases, and down the group the electronegativity decreases. What is the reason? It actually depends on two things. First is the nuclear charge, second is the atomic radius or atomic size. When we move across the period, nuclear charge increases. And when the nuclear charge increases, it means that there is more attraction between the nucleus and the electrons. And as the nuclear charge is increasing, it attracts the bonding pair of electrons more strongly toward itself. The elements जो होंगे along the period, they attract the electrons more toward itself. Why? Because they have higher nuclear charge. Talking about the group, down the group, effective nuclear charge जो है वो decrease हो रहा होता है. In case of atomic radius across the period, atomic radius decrease हो रहा होता है. Why? Because the effective nuclear charge is increasing as it is causing the electrons and nucleus to attract more towards both of themselves. So it is actually decreasing the atomic radius. Down the group, atomic size increase hota hai. Why? There is increase in the number of shell, and effective nuclear charge is also decreasing. That's why. So top to bottom, atomic size is increasing, electronegativity is decreasing. Left to right अगर हम बात करें तो electronegativity जो है it is increasing. Why? Because the atomic size is decreasing and the nuclear charge is also increasing. Here I have shown some of the examples along with the values in case of period and group. The electronegativity values are here given along the period from lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen. As you are seeing, the values are increasing as we are moving from left to right, and down the group the values are decreasing. As you move from top to bottom, the values of electronegativity values are decreasing here. We'll discuss our last topic, which is the comparison of reactivity of halogens. So before starting this, we should know that what are halogens. Halogens kya hai? They are group 7A elements. Here from fluorine to chlorine to bromine to iodine, they all are halogens. They are present in the group 7A, and they are non-metals as well. Okay, talking about them, they always exist in the diatomic molecular form. For example, here F2, Cl2, Br2, I2. It is a pale yellow gas. It is also a gas. It is liquid and it is a solid. Okay. Talking about halides, what are halides? Whenever a halogen it combines with the another electropositive element, na? It is the, when it is combining with the electropositive element, we say they are halides. For example, in case of NaCl, sodium is a metal and it is electropositive, and chlorine is a non-metal and it's electronegative. They both, when they both combine, it is called a halide. All halogens react with metal to form salts called halides, जैसे CaCl2, NaCl, KCl, and I have shown the example here. In all these examples, metals are always oxidized and halogens are always reduced. Why? As we know, sodium always has a positive charge, which means it loses the electron. So that's why it is always oxidized. And chlorine, when we talk about chlorine, for example, it always gain electron. So that's why it is a negative charge. Talking about the reactivity of the halogens, it is directly related to the electronegativity. In case of non-metals, reactivity is related to the electronegativity. It means greater is the electronegativity, greater will be the reactivity. As we all know, fluorine is the most electronegative element with the electronegativity 4. So it is most reactive element as compared to chlorine, bromine and iodine. Chlorine is less reactive but combined vigorously with many metals. Bromine and iodine react with metals less vigorously. Talking about the order of reactivity, fluorine is more reactive than chlorine, chlorine is reactive than bromine, and bromine is more reactive than iodine, which means that reactivity actually decreases down the group. Why? Because electronegativity is decreasing down the group. That's why reactivity is also decreasing. The last thing, hydrogen halides. An important and interesting thing. Whenever hydrogen combines with the halogen, it forms the hydrogen halide. For example, here hydrogen is combining with halogen to form the halide, hydrogen halide. Example में हम अगर हम देखें तो whenever hydrogen combines with chlorine, it forms HCl ना, so it is a hydrogen halide. as we have discussed previously. Similarly, if hydrogen combines with fluorine, it forms HF, which is hydrogen fluoride. It is also a hydrogen halide. And the reaction of hydrogen with fluorine is very explosive, as it is very reactive. We have already discussed that. Hydrogen halides dissolve in water to form the acids, जिनको हम क्या बोलते हैं, hydrohalic acids, which is HCl, HF, HBr. And when we talk about the acidic strength, it is in the following order. HI is most, strong acid. Then HBr, HC, and HF. We will inshallah discuss the reasons why HI is a strong acid as compared to HBr, and HBr is a strong acid as compared to HF and HCl, and HF is least reactive. We will inshallah discuss the reasons in a separate video on acid, bases, and salts. For today's lecture, we will discuss the reactivity of metals, non-metal, and halogens in detail, and how the electronegativity and electropositivity is related to this chemical reactivity. Thanks for watching.